Hi, everybody. Bob Sokoler, Sokoler Team Remax Properties East. I'm here in my studio/office where we're just recording our latest radio show for 840 WHAS, the Louisville Real Estate Show. It's on Sunday mornings at 8:30 on 840 WHAS. Makes sense, right? And we had a very interesting question because we're getting a lot of questions from folks who are emailing Bob at WeSellLouisville.com and then sending in a question in the email. And this one asks about smoke detectors. And it's something that's so important for all of us who have homes or apartments, because the real question is, can you stay safe if you have the wrong type of smoke detector? And what should you do? Where should it be? Mario wrote in and actually alerted me. He said that he and his wife are building a new home in Oldham County and is curious, Mario says, to see what the best locations are to put a smoke detector for the greatest fire safety. So, Brett, I know you don't tell people where to put them, but your thoughts on this are?
Yeah. So, and it's interesting because Jefferson County actually has a more specific defined set of rules than Oldham County does. So, different jurisdictions are going to have different rules, but the rule of thumb would say that anytime you're going to want a smoke detector near any of the bedrooms. So, if there's a wing of the house that has bedrooms in it, you're going to want a smoke detector there. You want at least one smoke detector on every level of the home. You're going to want a smoke detector near anything that is producing flame. So, it's a good idea to have one even in the kitchen. I know that they can be a nuisance there at times, basements, but yeah, near the bedrooms, and then again near just one in each living area.
Now, if you're living in Jefferson County, here there's a code that requires, and Chuck, this is where you come in. There's a code that requires that you have a 10-year non-removable lithium battery smoke detector, and
hardwired,
or which would also be an alarm system that's hooked to an alarm system. But that, and correct me if I'm wrong, Chuck, technically it says you have to purchase that 10-year non-removable lithium smoke detector after a contract, but before closing, and have a receipt for it. Is that right? Yeah.
Well, doesn't say you have to have a receipt for it. You have to sign an affidavit. Yeah.
And you require that affidavit, right?
Closing, indicating that you have done it.
Now, is that if it's not hardwired? Even if I have a hardwired smoke detector, I built a brand new home, smoke detectors, they're dual carbon monoxide smoke, hardwired throughout the home. If I sell my home in 2 years, do I still need that affidavit? Do I still need to sign? I know I need to sign stating they're hardwired, but do I need to replace them?
Do you need to replace a hardwired? I don't think so.
No.
I was looking in the
Yeah, I know with the battery, if it's a battery affair, it has to be a brand new, non-removable 10-year lithium battery or hardwired.
Gotcha.
So we understand that as realtors. We know that. We work with that. We know at a closing, Chuck and his compadres are going to require that the seller sign an affidavit that they've adhered to that regulation. We're so concerned about it is that when we list a home, we have a document that we check to make sure they either have this or that or need this or that, and they sign it. So that's how important it is. But this email from Mario started me doing a little searching, and this is what I found. I am shocked and a little concerned about this. You may need to upgrade all the smoke detectors if they're not hardwired and into an alarm system in the house that you own, maybe when you sell. The International Building Code, that's IBC, it's a comprehensive compilation of safe building guidelines. You're shaking your head, Brad, so you're aware of that. Includes a requirement to upgrade an entire home's smoke detection system at the same time any major remodeling occurs, such as large additions that you're building, or maybe when you sell. And here's the difference. Besides having smoke detectors that are 10-year non-removable, the smoke detectors that they're proposing will communicate with each other, hopefully wirelessly. So if one goes off, they all go off. Mm-hmm. Not such a bad idea, but at what expense is that going to be? I mean, if you're selling, that means you're going to have to replace all of them so they're all the same type that they communicate. Brad, thoughts?
Yeah, well, they sell those type of of units right now out there where they're all wireless. They do communicate with one another, and they're I don't know exactly what the price is. They're probably $50 a piece at your local big box store, and that is available out there as an option. But yeah, as far as any of the IBC and how that would roll out, because I mean the last IBC update I've seen was 2018, so there may be time that may be something that the fire protection people have decided it's time to upgrade what they're selling.
I'm looking on Amazon. They range
Yeah.
anywhere for the type to communicate from 30 to $60, depending on the brand. If you've got carbon monoxide built in, and a lot of the new ones though, it's all frequency based. So they may still communicate with each other when that frequency, that alarm frequency is hit, if they've got that microphone technology built in, or if you've got like some of the new smart smoke detectors that are hardwired. Certainly they're all wireless based. So as soon as one goes off, they all know that the rest are going off. So I think things are moving in the right direction. And
but here's where, yeah.
But is that's my point, is this going into code, and do you need to change every single, I mean,
anything that makes homes safer for everybody, I'm 100%, and I think everybody would be. But here's where I have a problem. From what I understand of the research that I did, the smoke detector codes for Jefferson County, which require the 10-year non-removable lithium, those codes were written by one of the major leading brand smoke detector companies. And I have a problem with that, because that's a conflict of interest. And quite frankly, I want the fire department to write the code. I want an expert with the fire department who they know what needs to happen. And those are the people I trust, not some company that's a smoke detector company who can make some more bucks by changing this, moving that, and now everybody's got smoke detectors have to talk to each other. So
I know a couple other companies that make the rules and then sell or make the sickness and sell the cure rather.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
In this case of smoke detectors, I think you do your due diligence. You say, okay, I'm a smart person. Do I have kids? Do I want a carbon monoxide smoke detector in their room? Sure, makes sense to me. It's gonna make me sleep easier at night, whether it's one or two, $20, $60 here or there. I get where you're going down, but I think that's a specific Jefferson County. I personally know a couple fire chief not investigators, but inspectors up in New York, and they inspect fire hydrants, smoke detector placements, things like that. So there are certain counties that do it differently. Certainly Jefferson County, Bob really likes to get on his
no, I'm just stating the obvious here, that it shouldn't be a smoke detector company. All right. You can hear more of our shows every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. on 840 WHAS. Hopefully you found that interesting and informative as well. Hope to keep you safe. You can call me anytime to help you with your house and talk about a plan to get it sold, and also to find your next home. You can reach me on my cell phone, 502-376-5483. I'm Bob Sokoler, the Sokoler team, RE/MAX Properties East.